Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be having some fun. I've been really contemplating on this look for a really long time. Trying to get back right here in this chair for the longest, but for some reason, I just kept running into different obstacles, and not bad obstacles, just like work-related things or family-related things or just being a procrastinator and like just keep pushing it off. But I'm really excited that I'm finally back in this chair because I need to get some content out there. I'm contemplating on this look. Like I've been going through different inspos, trying to figure out how exactly I want to do it. I'm going to do my brow and one eye off of camera, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys the other eye. But before I get into that, let's just talk about how excited we are for the fall. Like fall brings looks, fall brings like layers, fall brings fashion. It's really officially fall. So I'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, I have my eye complete. I kind of went with just more of like a red, two-tone red with a little bit of brown. I was just freehanding, honestly. I just sat right here in front of this palette after I told you guys I'll be right back. And I look down and I just literally start throwing my brush and just start going. So let's mimic this side. Today's primer for my eyelids, I'm using the Urban Decay Prime Potion. And the reason I use this is because it has like a very light pigment. It's very, very, as you guys will see, it's very like it's kind of like, it feels like a pasty concealer. So I like that because it helps the shadows stick to your eye, and then it also helps the colors be a little bit more vibrant. So I really like this primer for that reason. And I have a little bit of red on this brush from blending out my last eye, so you might see a little pigment of red on there. Alright, so the first shade that I went in was this red right here, and I'm using an Eco brush, which is a very throwback brush. This brush is so throwback. Like, I don't see too many people using these brushes anymore, but I'm using it. So right now I'm getting ready for this beauty showcase, you guys, and the showcase is downtown LA, and basically they've gathered up a few hairstylists and a few makeup artists and a few, I believe, other talents, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not sure what other talent they'll have in the building. I'll have to check my email. I should know this, but I wasn't really paying attention to everybody else. I was just paying attention to the part that I needed to pay attention for me. So I didn't really see who else was coming and who else was going to be there, but I know I'm gonna be there. So right now that's what I'm getting ready for, and I usually don't like show up to set or to any type of job with eyeshadow or anything like that, but I wanted to film a video for you guys, so I definitely wanted to do this on camera. And then two, I just thought it was time to kind of like add a little fun to my aesthetic. Today I'm showing up like I'm bringing the heat. Clearly, not a lot of people see me glammed up, honestly, because I do it in the house and then I'll wipe it off. I'll take pictures and then I'll wipe it off. So nobody ever really gets to see me glammed up. You guys get to see Rebs all glammed up in person and not just behind the camera. So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully some of my supporters come out. I posted this on Instagram about a week ago, and basically I tagged a link on my Instagram, and I was just telling people, like, you guys need to come out. I need you guys to come out. I need all the support that I can get. So hopefully I see some familiar faces in the building. If not, it's okay. I get it. People be busy. So right now I'm just building color. I'm just like building it. So that could be vibrant. So this helps my pigment pick up a little bit more. So I'm going to just cut it a little bit, and not too much, y'all. Not too much, but I'm definitely cutting it. And my eyes are really hard to do cut creases because I just have really deep creasings. I've done them and it's just frustrating because the way my eyes are, like if you guys look at my eyes, they're very hooded. So you can't really ever see the effect. So for me, it'd just be like, what's the point? That's how I think. But maybe somebody just needs to do one for me. I've been getting sick, so you guys have to excuse that. That's so gross. A little more vibrant when I do it with my finger, unfortunately. So now I'm about to prep my lash, you guys. I'm using some very chill lashes today. The lashes I will be using, I will tag below. They're very natural. I'm going to be on set and on camera, so I don't want my lashes to be too much or too overbearing or too powerful, even though I love drama. But, like, I don't know. For some reason, I just think that really dramatic lashes do not look good on me, in my opinion. So I like to keep it very natural because I have really nice eyes and appealing eyes. So I like to make sure that I keep the focus of my eye there and not take it away or not distract it with like overly dramatic lashes. That's just not my thing. And yeah, like I just really don't care for super dramatic lashes on me. But you know, everybody's different. Look at that nose again. Y'all see it? My lips aren't ashy on camera. I know I'm just going through it. Doing eyes on camera, you're a bit quiet. My personality will pick up as soon as I start doing my foundation and stuff. And today's look is inspired by my good friend, Japan. Japan, oh my god, he is like so talented and I love how he has his eyes. Oh, they're uneven. One is like a little higher than the other. How do you fix that? Yeah, so I got this style from Japan and a long time, but nobody does it out right now like Japan. Like his eyes are phenomenal, but I definitely wanted to go in and keep this like I love the little sharpness that he has going on when he does his makeup. I've been playing Summer Walker's album out, y'all. I know that was very random, but I'm over here in my head, I'm just singing it because I wish I could play it as I was doing my video. All right, you guys, now that we have the eyes all done and the lashes on, now we can move on to the face, the skin, the part that we all know that I live for. I am all about the face. I'm all about the skin. And I just love to paint. So right now we're going to be starting with some of this primer. And a little bit goes a long way with this stuff because it's very hydrating. And I have dry skin, as a lot of us know, so I have to hydrate my skin the best that I can because I love to cake, and I love to bake too. So by the time after I'm done with all those steps, a lot of time my skin be so dried out. So I have to make sure that I keep it very hydrated because I just do not like cracking. I don't like looking dry. I love my skin to be like very vibrant. So we're gonna make sure we hydrate the skin as much as possible. And I don't know how to pronounce this primer. It's like Embellice, and I don't know. I mean, that was moisturizer. Now I'm going to be taking some hydrating primer by Milani Cosmetics, and this primer I love as well because it's a moisturizer consistency, but it hydrates my skin as well. So like anything keeps me hydrated, I love it. Like literally, like I'm obsessed with anything that keeps me hydrated, especially under the eyes, because I put so much product under there. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with some Dermalogica eye primer, and I probably should have put this on first, but I forgot. So I'm going to go in. It's never too late. And I'm going to let all of this sit on my face for a couple seconds. And while I let that sit, I'm going to be telling you guys why it's very important to make sure you prime your skin and put on eye creams and all that stuff. The reason that is very important is because, like, guys, because your skin is what's going to project to make your makeup look better. All the skin is how we get flawless makeup. So you got to make sure that you take care of your skin. You got to make sure that you get your skin prepped and primed for all of those products that you're about to throw and slap on there. Make sure you close those pores. Make sure you have the skin bounce back. And you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that, like, your skin is getting all the proper nutrients that it deserves before you cake all them products on your skin, honey, because I know our skin hates us after. So now that we have the skin prepped, primed, and everything above, we're about to go in and we're going to be using two different foundations today. The two different foundations that I'm going to be using are Kat Von D. This is the new Kat Von D mirrorless or flawless, weightless. One second. I have the flyer right here that they sent in the mail. So this is called True Portrait Lightweight Medium Full Coverage Foundation. And the bottle looks like this, and it's really fucking cute. And I love it because I tried it already. So this will be my first time trying it on camera, but I've tried it off camera, and so far it's like one of my favorite foundations out right now. And I'm gonna read to you guys what it says. It says, shake, drop, blend, ideal for normal to oily skin. I have normal to dry skin, so we'll see. It says, moisturize before you apply so your skin is hydrated and smooth. Told y'all. 2, shake very well to ensure the formula is fully mixed. So I'm assuming that it's a very watery formula, which I already know that, but you guys don't. And then it says, if it looks watery, you gotta shake it some more. Squeeze to dispense a small drop and blend with your fingers. I won't be blending with my fingers today because I don't feel like making a mess. But the first time that I did apply it, I did blend it with my fingers, and it was very freaking flawless. So I can vouch for that. This is what the flyer looks like. A little old. I've been having it for a little over a month now, but this is my first time being able to make it to a camera. And I'll be also using some Juvia because this is very full coverage, and this is Juvia's foundation, and I want to be full coverage queen today. I want to be like as much as coverage as possible, so I'm going to be mixing both of these. This one's a little too light and this one's a little too dark, so when I mix them together, I get pretty much the perfect shade. Before I go in, you guys know I love to color correct, but I want you guys to know how compatible these two foundations are, so I'm not even going to color correct, just because I want you guys to see the full effect of the makeup. Or did I lie? Should I color correct? I'm gonna be on camera, so I think I'm gonna color correct.
The fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Alright, I'm gonna be on camera today, so I need to be full coverage. Like, I need to make sure I'm not having any mishaps. I don't need nothing showing up on camera. Like, I don't need any discoloration coming through. We're gonna color correct today. Sorry, y'all. The foundation is amazing, though. The foundation is phenomenal. Like, it's full coverage. Too bad you guys can't see how it would work without color corrector. Not today. Maybe I'll do, like, on my Instagram story or something, but I need coverage today, and I need my face to be as flawless as possible. So I'm going to go in and I'm blend it with this really small brush right here. And basically, I'm just color correcting everywhere that I have, like, discoloration. Which we all know. I've talked about it numerous of times. But, you know, this is where my facial hair grows in. And I like to keep my facial hair low. So with that being said, that causes for discoloration. And it causes for, you know, 5 o'clock shadows when my facial hair is growing back. And we don't want that. We want to be pretty as possible. We do not need any hair coming through. We don't need nobody clocking that I'm a man. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. And I'm going to spray a little bit of this dewy spray by Milani on top of that. Now I'm about to go in and paint, you guys. So I'm going to take this. And it's still a little light. So with it being a little light, I'm going to go in with the True Portrait. And I'm going to add a little bit more of that one. because we do not want to be too, not today, honey. Not too light today. What I'll do is I'll just put this in the middle. And then we'll just mix it in. Cause ooh, that's super light. But you guys probably can't really see, but that is so light. Oh my God. You guys gotta bear with me because that was too light. But as you guys see, it's full coverage. Tattoo's gone instantly. It's so full coverage, like you just even see the different, like you could just notice it as soon as you apply it. That's how full coverage it is. Like you see the difference in your skin. This is not like a skin-like foundation. Well, the True Portrait really is a skin-like foundation, but when I mix it with the Juvia doesn't really have a skin-like finish. She has a very full coverage finish. So that skin-like finish with the True Portrait is kind of like taken away because the Juvia is so full coverage and she's so pigmented that it kind of takes away from that skin-like. But that's what I want. I wanted the skin-like but full coverage look. So I want you guys, now that I have that fully blended out, I want you guys to see the coverage that it gives me. It's a pretty flawless full coverage type of foundation. You're going for full coverage foundations, you're not going to really have that skin type of look until you finish, until like I smooth it out and I finish. You're going to see like a slight bit of texture only because like it's so much product on my face already, and you're going to just see a lot of blending today. Today's going to be about a lot of blending because if I'm adding a lot of product, that means I'm going to have to do a lot of blending. So anyways, the next step that we're going to do is we're going to conceal, and we're going to be using some Juvia's concealer today as well. And the reason I'm using this concealer is because it just has so much pigment and so much coverage. It's very similar to the foundation. Very similar to the foundation. And it just always gives me what I'm looking for as far as like coverage and color and pigment. Like Juvia did amazing with this launch because like I just never really found an inexpensive cosmetic brand that caters to the melanin community and the product is good. Like that's really rare. Very rare. So I'm loving that. Blend this out as much as possible, you guys, and we're gonna do about 2 to 3 coats of concealer today. Because again, I need as much as coverage as possible. So like we gonna be caking today, okay? Hope y'all understand that. I feel like one of my eyes look different than the other, but now that I have that all blended out, you guys, I'm about to go in with some Boing Concealer by Benefit. And this is just a little lighter, so I'm just literally focus this right in here. And this is just to brighten me up a little bit. The last one was to conceal. Sharpen that contour, that jawline a little bit. And we could even add some to the forehead a little bit. Y'all see that creasing? That is just so crazy to me. Like, how it just creases so much. Like, am I the only one? That's so annoying. And I'm gonna switch beauty blenders. I'm gonna be using this beauty blender, which is a clean one. Well, it's not like brand new, but it's clean. I just cleaned it. Alright, you guys, time to bake. So first I'm gonna set it, and basically I'm just pressing the powder into my skin as much as possible. And then I don't even know if I want to bake today because, we should, right? Because I prepped my skin for the capacity to bake. You guys know I love powder. I just gotta set my makeup all over because if not, she'll be like slipping and sliding all damn day. And then this forehead, honey, like, we're gonna definitely bake her. Like, I just can't. We're gonna bake the hell out of her because she's irritating. Yeah, we're gonna overboard her, the forehead. Like, why does she do so much all the time? Like, she just want me to not be great. Like, I just don't understand. Today I'm going to be contouring with some Milani concealer, and I really love to contour with this because it's very creamy and the color is just everything, and it blends out so perfectly in my opinion. And I just love to have easy contour blending because like contour can go wrong so fast. So if I have a product that blends really easily and that's really creamy, then that makes my life easier, right? Sorry, y'all, I'm not really talking. I'm just speeding through. I'll do the talking at the end. Shoot. I learned about this method that I'm really scared about. So I'm gonna like press this in a little bit more. But I heard you can spray your face or you got your bake on. But I'm so nervous that I wiped a little bit of the bake off just in case it messes up. But let's find out about this method. My good friend Samia told me about this method. We were in Miami for my birthday, which was phenomenal. And she was spraying her face and she had powder on, and I literally started like freaking out. And I'm just like, girl, like you got powder on your face still. She was like, this works for me. So let's see if it works for me. And then she like pressed it in with her brush or something like that. So I don't know if I like that. Oh no, I don't like that. I gotta let that sit a little bit more. That fucking spray like takes the foundation off. It's so weird. We'll go back in with our palette. And we're gonna basically just add a little fun to the bottom. I'll just settle with this for now. But I'm going to add this. And this is some Milani blush. And I'm about to just add this to the peaks of my cheekbones really. Ooh, wow, blinding. Wow. I know my reaction was probably like, it should have been like, oh my God. That's how they be, right? They'd be like, oh my God. You gotta get it dramatic. This is NARS, and it's really not that pigmented. Spray a little bit more of my dewy Milani spray. Alright you guys, here's the final look. I went with a red smoky situation with a little bit of under eye, and I tried to keep like a little gap right here in between the bottom lash line and the top of the eyelid to keep a little bit of funkiness going on. Today's look was inspired by just, you guys know I love doing monochromatic looks. I was going to do a red lip, but I punked out. Red lip stain, and just in case I didn't like it, I didn't want to put it on. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys love this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there. And also, while you're at it, please turn on your notification bell. It will make this sound. That way, anytime I upload a video, you guys will be the first to be notified on it, and you guys can watch it immediately so that you guys won't forget. Also, you guys, I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me. I will be giving you guys more creativity. I just really appreciate you guys for bearing with me because I've been very inconsistent lately, unfortunately. But you guys still love me and you guys still rock with me, so I really appreciate that, you guys. Until next time, you guys.